know. Tell us what just happened, babe.
A phone fell off of a ride.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to find the people who it belongs to and throw it back at them. Everybody, JCB here at the Awesomeness. You're watching the Awesomeness YouTube channel. We're here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is May 31st. The plan for the day is to see how much it would cost the average couple to just come to Magic Mountain with no discounts, no season passes, and they wanted to just, you know, do as much as they possibly could. How much would that cost? So far, just to get into the park, if you do not have any kind of season pass and you bought your ticket online ahead of time, it'd be $89 to get in the door. Parking, for general parking without any kind of a pass, is $40. $75 if you want front of the gate valet parking. I've had a season pass for a very long time, so it's been a very long time since I've had to pay just normal prices for a lot of the stuff. So I figured, let's go through it. Let's show people what it costs to come here. We've been driving for about 2 hours or so to get here. And so now we're gonna try to get some food at the Full Throttle Sports Bar. I said that weird.
No, you did.
Full Throttle Sports Bar? Sports Bar. Oh yeah, it's nice in here. We're not gonna get lunch there because apparently they've taken away our ability to use our dining plan meal there. Like we used to be able to eat there.
Well, I mean, you still can.
Well, I mean, yeah, we still can. We have to pay the prices that I'll show on screen here from the menu, which aren't terrible for a theme park, but when we used to be able to get our meal for free there, like this is another thing they've taken away from members. Just makes your membership worth just a little bit less every time they do that.
Although you still get the discount.
You do still get a discount, yeah, as far as we know. They have this follow our progress QR code, but when you click on it, it takes you to a link tree that just has a bunch of stuff about season passes and add-ons and stuff. Heading into the brand new Bugs Bunny Looney Tune Land area. I forget what they called it, but it's not open yet. It's like a soft opening. Oh no, they evicted Bugs. He's no longer at the top of the fountain.
Oh no.
I know they got rid of his house over there, but
Yeah.
I didn't realize they kicked him out entirely. Wow.
This is my theory.
Yeah.
My theory is they got rid of Speedy Gonzales because there's been accusations of racism correlated
Like
to the
stereotypes.
character.
Yeah.
And then they also got rid of the Pepe Le Pew. And that's
Right.
also been linked to allegations of, you know, like sexual abuse, basically.
Yeah, sexual harassment.
Harassment, yeah.
Yeah.
Not abuse, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I think that they just got rid of the controversial characters.
Right, like Trump supporter Yosemite Sam. Yeah.
Oh shit.
In my opinion, it seems like there's a lot less here to do now. At least so far. They do have a game though. That's cute. So we're on our way to find some food. We're gonna stop off at the cafeteria place over there. And there's like used to be like a fry shack. I don't know what it is now. There's like a snack stand over there near the track that goes over where Superman used to make a bunch of noise. I remember there being a lot more food options in here. There's Dole Whip prices. Let's see. It's cool they opened this back up. Here's that Fry's Place menu. I think it's called Munchies now. So the brand new Twisted Pies is open for business. We're gonna go inside and check it out. Basically the exact same layout as Twisted Witches, but now they're selling pizzas and pastas. We're gonna give it a try. This is the barbecue chicken pizza. And this is the side salad. These are the breadsticks. And here we have a chicken Alfredo pasta. All right, gorgeous. First thoughts on your first bite of your barbecue chicken pizza.
I did it again.
You did it again? Okay. Yeah. The pasta itself is good. It's not undercooked or overcooked. The Alfredo is good. The chicken you should skip. It's beyond dried and overcooked.
Mine is covered in barbecue sauce.
True. That might help. Breadstick. I'm gonna take a bite of breadstick. That's pretty good. That's got a lot of seasoning in it. That's pretty good. Because we do have our souvenir bottles, we didn't have to pay for a drink, but I do want to know what they cost, so we'll have to look at that. Is it better than like a work salad you get from the store? Oh. like a prepackaged. You
It's
buy
not
that.
iceberg, so it's not like
Oh, good.
it's like spring mix.
Oh yeah, that is an upgrade.
It's not like super amazing, but it's not bad. I'd order it again. It's just a little cold on a hot day. But cold pizza is not bad.
I'm actively avoiding the chicken every time I bite into it. It's gross. On food alone, we would have spent $57 for her one slice of barbecue pizza, barbecue chicken pizza, my not so great pasta, breadsticks, and a salad. We're gonna go check out how much it costs to buy a fountain drink at any of the restaurants here at the park. $5.50 for Dasani water, Powerade $6.50. Okay, for Coca-Cola
$6.50.
$6.50. If you want soda at a beverage station, it's like $5.50 to $6.30. Another thing you might spend your money on here at Magic Mountain is the Midway, where they have all kinds of games and prizes you can win. You obviously, each game has a little bit different price. Each game has a little bit different prizes. One thing they'll have in common though is they're all sun bleached.
On the outside.
Say again?
Only on the outside.
I would say 9 times out of 10 we don't play any games on the Midway, and so this is not a must-do kind of thing where you have to spend money. But I did want to show, like, these are some of the other things you might end up spending money on if you come here without any kind of a season pass or any kind of a plan, really, and you're just spending money on things you want to do. This is what it costs. So far, if our average couple came to the park, paid for 2 tickets online, didn't have any kind of discounts, paid for parking, didn't get any kind of discounts, they have no season pass or anything, got 1 meal and a drink, they would have paid $287.58. Ouch. Down here by the Hall of Justice area, the bumper cars and all that, there's another gift shop called Studio 6F. We're gonna go check out some stuff in there real quick, see if there's anything we want to buy. They got Grand Night merch. They got dripping hats. They got cute girls. It's talking about you. So obviously not all these things are mandatory. If you want to get in the park, you gotta pay for a ticket. If you want to park, you gotta park and pay for your parking. You'll probably need to eat something at some point. It's very hot here in Southern California, so you're probably going to drink something at some point. And there are cheaper ways to do those things. But as like a normal visitor, maybe it's your first time, you don't know the tricks. Maybe nobody told you that you can get like refillable cups and stuff. Like, we're just trying to go like the most generic, basic visit possible. But there are some things you might want to do that are extra, such as these like paid rides, like Dive Devil and the Grand Prix, like go-karts. We've never done the Dive Devil, but it is available. It is something you could pay for, and if you did, it would definitely add to your total. These go-karts are so much quieter now that they've changed over to electric motors. I think one of the last things you'd probably spend money on if you came to the park would be a dessert or sweet of some sort. There's a lot of them on offer at Magic Mountain. One of the best places to come is right here, the Coaster Candy Sweet Shop. We tend to get the caramel apples. They're definitely a lot fresher tasting here than at other theme parks. They're not a terrible price. Other than that, and the fudge deal, it was weird, but I didn't really see any prices for anything that was for sale. Like, even stuff that was on the shelves, like, there just wasn't any price tags anywhere. My dad used to say, if they won't tell you the cost, you can't afford it. So if you buy 2 caramel apples, that's $14, which brings our grand total up to, I already forgot. It's on the screen. It's right there on the screen. Just look at the screen. Another thing you might want to do if you're not into riding rides, maybe, or you're waiting for somebody, or whatever, you're just a little burned down on the rides, maybe you want to rest for a second, is the arcade. There's 2 arcades here at the park. There's one that we just passed down there called the Underground Arcade. There's one up here at the top of the mountain. Underground Arcade. Okay, so if we buy a new card, $2 activation fee, there's $2. Okay. So So if you got the cheapest card at $12, you get to play about 5 games, roughly. So tell us what just happened, babe.
A phone fell off of a ride.
Yeah, the phone
West Coast Races.
just fell off West Coast Races, almost landed on us.
Not broken at all.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to find the people who it belongs to and throw it back at them. No, no, we're just gonna give it back to them. Because that would have been nice if it happened for us.
Yeah, they come out right here.
Yeah. Either we were too slow or they walked out one exit while we were walking in the other exit, but either way, you still have your phone. We're gonna just turn it up the front unless you call it. Then we'll go from there, I guess. Yay. If you want non-ride photos, this is an option. Go in here.
Hey there, choose an option to begin.
So they called
Yeah.
and she said, "Did you find my phone?" And,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, we found your phone. And then she asked where we were, and so she's gonna come over here. I let her know that we went over to West Coast Racers, but like nobody was
Yeah.
over there and looking for a phone, so they're gonna meet us here by the dryer at Roaring Rapids.
Cool. So these are the dryers you use after you get off of Roaring Rapids. If you're soaking wet and you don't want to be soaking wet, you can get on one of these, and it's $6. Here's the price of an icy, if anyone's interested. Did your good deed for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They called us, and then they met us, and
Yeah.
then they asked us what happened, and they were all shocked.
Yeah. Were we recording the day that happened to you and it fell off on Twisted Colossus?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she had it in her bra, forgot it was there, went upside down and Twisted Colossus.
Stop it with
The
this
phone,
bra.
the phone hit her in the face.
Did not.
She thought I hit her in the face with my hand, and I was like, I didn't touch you. And then she finally realized, where's my phone? And then we're like, oh crap, I had it on me. And then we had to like,
First off, it wasn't my bra, it was a sports bra. And
Whatever,
it's
it's a bra.
tucked under right here.
Yeah, whatever.
It usually just chills, but also I take it out and I put it in your backpack.
yeah, we
I
didn't do it
never
that
ride it
time.
on rides.
Yeah. Anyway, with that day, I don't know if we were
typically
filming or not.
space.
I don't remember if we were filming or not.
I don't think so, because we had to wait forever.
Yeah.
And it was extended. Was it a Fright Fest night?
No, it wasn't, but it was cold. But it
was
wasn't Fright Fest.
Because we rode the ride and it was like cold. Was it foggy too or something?
It was. I just remember it being very cold.
Well, anyway, so then somebody had a watch, an Apple Watch,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like when that was new or whatever. But I had my phone where anytime you called, the flashlight would flash.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, maybe we can find it, like pinpoint where it is on the ride, because we knew it was on the ride, because
Yeah.
we did find my iPhone
Yeah.
from one of their phones.
And the map was showing like right there underneath
Yes.
the track.
So we went on the ride again, and then while riding, called from the watch, and somebody saw it light
While
up.
we were hanging upside down, we saw the flash going off.
I
Yeah.
definitely didn't see
Yeah,
the flash.
I remember
but
that.
Everybody else saw it.
Yeah.
And then we had to wait till the end of the day, they said, because the rides were going, and we understood that. And then they extended the day by another hour.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
Just because things are busy.
Oh, because
I think it was just because it was busy, so they extended the operating hours for the day. Yeah.
insane. That never happens.
Yeah, and then it was freezing cold, and we were standing out there by the customer service area, like with all the other losers who lost their items on rides.
It's only ever happened once.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all it takes. You never have to again.
And I always hand it to you or put it in
Yep.
your backpack. I don't even do the pocket thing
I know.
very often at all.
Yep,
'Cause I don't trust it.
yep.
But we didn't want that to happen to them because I don't know if they would register it right away and they'd have to wait to end of day. But get that waiting to the end of day so they can search.
Yeah,
But also, they're not going to be notified
Yeah.
if it fell in the ride area or if it fell out of
yeah. They would have had to go to customer service, see if somebody turned in a phone. We would have, obviously, so like it would have been turned in. They might have been able to get it right away, but I don't know what right away looks like. Is it hours?
Yeah, also where
Yeah.
you go versus where it ends up.
Yeah.
Because like
We played that game. Yeah.
We left our stuff in the locker. They decided to separate our items.
Yeah. Half of it went one place.
Locker and put half the shit somewhere else.
Yeah.
And we didn't even get all of our stuff.
Yeah.
So we just didn't want any of that to happen.
Yeah. Another thing you might spend money on at Magic Mountain is, of course, merchandise. They have lots of souvenirs. They have lots of stores to get souvenirs. At the front of the park, you have the Looney Tunes store and the Six Flags Emporium. Back in DC Universe area, you have the Wonder Woman Exit gift shop. And then there's also a couple other smaller little boutique places there. Justice League has its own Exit gift shop. There are like Studio 6F down by the outside of Justice League and where Green Lantern is. Say again?
Big Belly's Burger.
Oh, where Big Belly's Burger is, basically that whole outdoor food court area. There's not really anything up top of the mountain for gift shops. Not really anymore.
No.
That's basically all the spots where you can get things to buy. Let's take a look at some of the merchandise. T-shirts in general tend to run about $25. They have these figurines that go for quite a bit more.
Oh my god, it's so heavy.
How much is it?
Expect that. I don't know. There's no price.
Weird.
It's fine.
Yeah. What's the price? Upside down. Boop. Between the two stores at the front of the park, they have just about every piece of merchandise you can find throughout the rest of the park. So if you saw something toward the back area, but you didn't grab it, you can always get it here. Spent $24.99 on a t-shirt, but we got our discount, so it didn't cost us $24.99. We'll go over all the difference in prices at the end of the video. As you go through the park riding rides, you'll get a lot of ride photos. You might even get photos here at the plaza when you first walk in. And this is where you come to redeem those photos and pay for them. So let's see how much it costs to get photos today. They didn't have any prices posted, and I didn't want to wait for the other people who are in line. I cannot find any information online about how much it would cost to buy a single print. But there are some estimates out there that say it's $15 for a photo. You can do the all-day package for $19.99 if you buy it online ahead of time, or $29.99 if you do it day of. You're definitely going to want to make sure that there's a lot of rides actually taking photos the day you go. You don't want to have a situation where you paid $30 or even $19.99 and then there's only like 2 rides even taking photos that day. So do your research before you buy this, but understand that it's probably cheaper to buy the pass than it is to buy individual photos. Funnel cakes are really popular at Magic Mountain, so here's the prices for those. Also at the front of the park is this ice cream store that was once upon a time a Cold Stone. Still sells really good ice cream, so if you want a sweet cold treat at the end of the day, this is the place to go. Here's a close-up of the prices as of May 31st, 2026. With 2 tickets, parking, 2 meals, 2 drinks, 2 snacks. What else did we say we did?
The extra paid for rides.
Right, extra paid for rides, which is the Grand Prix and the Dive Devil. And then if we got 2 skip the line passes, so we can both skip a line and go on Tatsu, let's say, it would come to $516.58 for the day.
Did you include in that pricing the souvenir shirt that you got?
I did not. So
that's an extra $25.
another $25. Whew. Yeah. So that's how much you could potentially spend if you do not have a season pass and you do not get any kind of discounts of any sort and you wanted to do just about everything there is to do at the park. Here on the screen right now is a breakdown of all the different price levels. How much you'd pay as just Joe Schmo off the street buying a ticket online. If you used a standard season pass, a premium season pass, and lastly, our season pass, which you can't get anymore. Also, the cost of parking differs based on whether you want general parking or premium parking or front of gate parking. All the other prices are about the same, but there are of course discounts for the season pass holders. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, keep being awesome. I knew the game had to be simple because I'm making it, and I'm a big fat dum-dum. Emphasis on the fat and the dumb and the big. Wink. Anyway, I want the game to run on both mobile and the computer.
Everything's computer.
So immediately I wondered which game engine should I use? Unity? More like Unity. Godot? Hell no. And don't even get me started on